Jolly Green 1990 here, and it is time. One Piece, chapter 1074. I spoiled myself just a little, like with 2 pages. So, starting off page 1. So, this is my live reaction and review. 1074 Mark 3. So, I know this is about Kuma. So, we have essentially a page of you have Germa's cold-blooded voyage, volume 30. 3 men endlessly scraping to be number 2. So essentially they're fighting to be number 2 for, I think, Vegapunk. You have Judge, Germa, Caesar. I like Germa's kind of, sorry, you have Judge, Caesar, Queen. I like Judge's design has kind of changed a little to kind of more his current version. He's kind of got the frills a little and then kind of like the French kind of look with the wig. I like that. I think it's cool. Fabrio Stratum Egghead, you're meant to be with the Marines, right? Why the hell is a government weapon getting in our way? You'll pay for hurting our men. Figure blocks their way. So we are seeing PX, essentially Kuma version, fighting against the German. What was that ability? It's a bubble shield. The ultimate defense invented by Vegapunk. This must be a Mark III pacifista. It's far more advanced than the prototype used in Summer War. Resistance is futile. Surrender and proceed with me to Factory B. Everyone do what it says if you don't want to die. But who's controlling them? Pacifista don't act on their own like this. Initiating capture. Factory. You'll aggravate your wounds. Please don't move. Said Tomaru. Someday off this turned out to be out. Or the pacifists to do their job. Something's definitely up. The frontier dome's sealed, and I can't even get a hold of Grandpa Punk. So he's gone missing. You got it? I'll get him off the sound of my It's unsettling. The Navy's still trying to reach me. They don't realize I'm already a rebel. Guess I can just do whatever I want now. You see tons of Kumas just lined up. Straw Luffy will be taking Dr. Vegapunk with him on his ship. Your mission is to see that they set out safely. All 50 Mark III units stand ready to play. That's impressive to me. You have 50 Mark III units. So they may not necessarily have the Devil Fruit ability, but they've got essentially the mechanical, they've got the bubble shield, the resistant to all the basic attacks we saw against base Luffy. The Navy might have something else up their sleeve. Stand guard at the coast. Stop moving. Let us out of here. Looks like they are trapped in the Mark IIIs themselves. Something is going to go down on this island soon. No matter what happens, you must ensure your creator escapes. Louder stern. What do you mean he's not here? He's got to be in the lab somewhere. I mean, all the place looking. So you broke your hover boots from all around. Don't snitch. I can't pay them back. Seriously, where did Apple Gramps go? I can't find Bonnie either. Bonnie's over here. Everything in the lab is trained into the monitor. She never went anywhere. You could have told me sooner, huh? Some YouTubers I've watched theorize that maybe when they went inside the memories of Kuma, it actually took them to a physical place, maybe. I like that theory. So we are now back with the whole gang. This place is simply marveling. They have everything. I thought we were leaving, Zoro. The future is now. Where's your Stella body? Did something happen? Yes, we have a couple of issues. Just keep calm and listen. First, the Stella has disappeared. Second, we've lost control of the frontier dome. What? How can that be? Hey, your face is as good as new now. We found some spare parts. As things stand, we're basically trapped on the stratum. Seriously, if we try to leave, the lasers would likely fry us. What? How can we leave the island with Vegapunk then? Quiet. And the problem is really a sensory concern. When you consider your main passenger is missing, we should prioritize finding the Stella first. I'll figure a way to repair the dome in the meantime. Yeah, how are we meant to find him if he's not shown up at any of your monitors? Well, these displays do show the entire lab of this. Surfing range right now must have incapacitated some of the baby monitor snails, or maybe they were knocked out of position. Maybe the government ships are coming. I'm having our workers and other satellites search for him. We might have passed out on a blind spot. Shotguns, Pythagoras, 3rd floor of C. Tower is empty. I see the next one. Sooner we find him, the sooner we get to the tail. Let's go search for treasure, too. I'll join you. Tsunami. I'll also take a look. I'm worried. Ooh, Stussy, take me with you, says Sergeant. Guess I'll lend a hand. We're looking for a geezer with a sawed-off head, right? Love that, Zoro's lie. Looking for a geezer with a sawed-off head. Exactly what you think of. Hold up, Mosshead. You're going out to find someone? And who's going to find you when you're done? I love that Chopper jumps into. He's right, Zora. You stay. Robin's all like, Or no, Chopper's the one who's like, he's right, Zora, you stay. Just be your dear and wait. Okay, that's a problem. He's like, fine. Guess I'll lend, what a pain. Well, they're just forming a search party, so I guess they'll be fine. Zora hangs out with Luffy. Anyway, you must run in all. I always go always out for everything. Can't believe we bumped into these guys again. You see Lucci and Kaku just lying on the ground in front of him. Kind of passed out. Takes me back to Water 7. I wonder how Icebox is doing. Nice. Lavostratum room. Bonnie, don't touch that. Shut it. Get out of here. Wow. Stop. So, Lou, we are seeing memories of Kuma. That's awesome. I did not get spoilers here. What's wrong? Wait, Daddy, we've got you now. Come here. Someone save me. I can't even. Bastard, get your ass back up now. If you escape, they'll kill the rest of us. I don't want to go back. I don't want to ever go back there again. What good's crying gonna do? Dang brat. They can't get any closer. Go back. Just kill me instead. If I go back, I'll die anyway. What? Stop. It hurts. I'm sorry. Stop it. Help me. It hurts. I'm sorry. Save me. Please stop it. Oh, she pulls herself out of essentially his memories. And then we go back to Bartholomew Kuma is still going. Shoot him down. I couldn't take it on. My resolve wasn't strong enough. But if I stay over here, I'll never be able to understand that. Wow, they totally ruined. They really totaled the place, even though they were born here. Stella, where in the blaze did you get? Ah! I think it's Pythagoras, or Alice. The big guy gets taken out. Ha 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 ha. Get a hold of this. An insane soup just came in. The world government intends to assassinate the beloved Dr. Vegapunk. Ah, Morgans, our favorite news coup. They plan to kill the world's greatest scientist. Ah, it's like a horror all over again. They miscalculated this time. The good doctor is far too popular for this to fly. He's a loved man. He's loved as the man that develops energy to light up towns all over the world. Fortunately, guess who also happens to be in the scene? This guy. So, let's make the headline. Navy skirmish at Head. Emperor Straw Hat Luffy takes Vegapunk hostage. I'm sure the government will appreciate that. Spin. Go collect the contribution. Yes. That's outrageous. I was spoiled on this. Vivi. Luffy's son would never do something like that. The economic journal is such a rag. She actually borrowed my clothes. I'm never washing them again. Preface. Tus of Alabaster. Nefertiti. Vivi. Hey, keep your voice down. Where there's a wiretaps in here, the government will erase us. King of evil Black Drum Wapol. I love that Wapol's with her. Besides, Morg-chan took us in. Don't be rude. Hump, big talk for a girl who was bawling her eyes out yesterday. Don't look down on me or tell me how to do my job. My words can shake the world. Besides, news isn't about fact or fiction. It's about entertainment. I love this. I love that Wapol and Vivi are with Morgan. There was some good stuff in this chapter, but not a lot really stood out. So, because of that, I'm going to go ahead and do a short, quick review. So, review time. Looking back at the chapter, we have CP0 fighting, or agents fighting Kuma, robot. Sent tomorrow. That's 2. We have Luffy and the gang. 3. We have Kuma memories 4. Bonnie falling out of his memories technically 5. We have Kuma climbing 6. Atlas taken out 7, and then the WWE news 8. So honestly, there's 8 parts in this chapter, and that's a lot. You could technically say, in my opinion, there's 1. We consider the Bonnie stuff 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. I would still argue 7 to 8 because of the Bonnie back and forth, and then the Kuma timing that just, it's hard to interchange. So I'm giving that a 2. I don't like the fact that there's so many quick little parts. I would say I like the beginning of the chapter. It really goes well. And the last part, but then kind of stuff in the middle, it just seems like, snap, it matters, but we don't have enough context really to make that big of a difference yet. So for me, I'm hesitant on that. So I'm giving that a 2. Story, there's the stuff with the Mark IIIs. I thought that was good. Sentomaru's alive. We have Vegapunk is missing. We get context about Kuma. So context for story-wise. And then we get essentially Atlas is taken out or attacked. And then we get essentially the fact that Morgan's is with Vivi and Wapol 7. There's a lot of story stuff. I honestly think even with that much story stuff, I think this all adds context, and I really like the fact that stuff in with Vivi and Wapol, because we've been dying to know what happened to the Vivi, not really Wapol, and I think the fact that she cried her eyes out is for Sabo. So 7, I consider storyboards. If you find more, let me know. Character-wise, 3 things this next part. So we have Kuma, the robots Mark 50s. We have Sentomaru, the fact that he's still alive shows his resilience, and the fact that there's someone else kind of controlling going on there. His faith in Luffy character. Jumping a little, the character for Kuma, the fact that we see some of his memories, he was essentially dragged by like what looks like world nobles. Character a little negative. Luffy didn't use his observation haki. I was hoping for more of that. And he's worn out. Zoro still acting true to his character that he wants to go help, but he's going to get lost, and everyone's like, no! So, a little negative for him, but positive for everyone else who acknowledges this, and they're backing him like, no, we know. I want to say Bonnie, but we don't really see like she's involved, but not really a whole lot. See, and then big time, Morgan's how the fact that he doesn't care about whether it's truth or not. He's there for entertainment, and then we see Vivi cares, and Wapol literally is just like, I don't want to die. So there's a lot for character and story, but I honestly, story, there's a lot, but there's still a lot of pieces we're missing, so I would give it a 3. Character, there's a lot of stuff for the characters that I think adds something. Yes, we're still missing some stuff, but I would still give it a 4. So you have 4, 7. I would give this a 9 out of 15. I like some of it. Stuff with Dora getting lost. I like the fact that I'm jumping all over the place. Forgive me. The Mark 50 threes. The fact that there's 50 of them. That was huge to me. Getting to see part of Kuma's actual backstory. Atlas getting taken out, I think is going to play in later. The fact that Bonnie came out of the memory, but Vegapunk didn't. Where's he at? Wapol, Vivi, and Morgan being there and re-entering the story, I think is big. So I am excited to see what happens next with that. If you like this, give me a like, subscribe. If you didn't like, please tell me why. This is Jolly Green 1990. Signing off. Bye, YouTube.